Second delay. I think we are live. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I'm here. We have a live audience this morning. I'm here with Lenny from Tucson. Yeah, he's joining us, hang out with us for a little bit. Actually, let me check the sound. Okay, sound is good. My video is good this morning. Also, lighting is pretty decent as well. Lenny, I can see you clearly on that screen. Okay, so you know what? So today's topic is, man, okay, so if you're brand new to the channel, welcome to live streaming. We go live pretty much daily. We go daily live streaming. We talk about coffee. That's it. We just talk about coffee. So again, we're gonna talk about coffee this morning. I'm gonna shout out to Joe is joining us as well this morning. Dave, AD is joining us, and Rich is joining us as well. Yeah. And Joe asked me, did you get the wireless mic? Not yet. Okay, not yet. Personally, I like the wire mic. It's never fails on me. It's never fair on me. So, but I do need to get one for my guest, for sure. Okay. Shout out to Bruce joining us this morning as well. Steven. So here's my thoughts on coffee. I mean, so as you guys know, over the weekend I was in Chicago for Coffee Expo. Joe was there and Bruce was there as well. And the thoughts on the coffee is a little eye-opening. Okay, it's a little eye-opening. You're gonna be overwhelmed if you haven't been to Coffee Expo, and you realized your coffee at home is pretty good. Okay, because I get to try some of the best coffee in the world. And because the problem with coffee from Expo, because they don't have a lot of time to dial in, okay, dialing in that coffee. And also sometimes they don't know that much and that well either. Okay, so which means the coffee is good, but it's not amazing. Okay, I got a coffee from Kaya from September Coffee. Kaya made coffee for us, me and Mike and a few other guys. We have it in the group. Wonderful coffee. And also we got coffee from Jonathan Gagne. Okay, he's a world famous coffee scientist. He made Pulsar with us as well, brew for us as well. Those coffee are great, but it wasn't the mind-boggling. Okay, it wasn't like amazing. But sometimes we wonder, okay, if you go to some place, some coffee shops, and made by someone, it's going to be amazing, but it's not, okay, because it does take time. It does take time to dial the coffee, and you have to get to know the grinder, get to know the machine. And so, again, if you're looking for something better, if your coffee is mediocre at home, okay, if you're looking for something better outside of your house, it's going to be difficult to find. I'm sure you that. Okay, I'm sure it's going to be very hard to find because you guys already, if you are watching my videos right now, about 30 people watching, you guys are hardcore coffee hobbyists. Okay, if I'm going to give it to coffee to Lenny here, I have this wonderful coffee from Geisha Village. He's not gonna like it. Okay, he's not gonna like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brew some coffee for him this morning. All right.
Okay, I'll drink it.
Yeah. So this is Ethiopia. Actually, this is the Geisha Village, and let's see here. Tasting notes are jasmine, white peach, and lavender, hazelnuts.
Why did you say I wouldn't like it?
Lenny asked me why he doesn't like it.
I haven't tried it.
Okay. So I'm gonna give this coffee to Lenny right now. So we're gonna brew, okay, and then we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk some more after that. Okay. Okay. So let's brew some coffee here this morning. So let's go like standard 15-gram dose. Okay. Let's see here. Bruce, I've never been to the Kinu booth. I think I missed it. So that's the thing about the Coffee Expo. I know how we wants to go next year. in Houston. And the problem with, there's a lot of vendors, okay? A lot of vendors. So if you are planning on going, plan it. Okay, plan ahead. Write down which booth you guys want to go there and you wants to spend time, okay, for sure. All right, because at the expo, you know, I mean, most coffee at the expo, a lot of people use Weber grinder. The booth I went, the Weber grinder, especially EG1, amazing grinder. It's about what, $5,000-$6,000 grinder. Okay, 5 or 6 grand. They're amazing grinder. But from that coffee, it's good. Again, it's good coffee, but it wasn't because I set my expectation really, really high. I think that's my first mistake. Okay, that was my first mistake. So, all right, here we go. I'm just gonna use my EK43 for my drip coffee, pour over coffee. Here we go. Again, we are brewing Geisha village, Ethiopia from Geisha village. I heard some great things about it. So this one I got from Expo as well. So it should be, I cannot wait to share that with Eleni.
Oh, you're not making me my milkshake.
No. So
You're right, I won't like it.
because Eleni thinks I'm gonna make him his morning cappuccino. He's not getting the morning cappuccino. He's getting the real coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're getting the real coffee.
All right, this is a first.
This is really fancy coffee, by the way.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, let's see here. I'm using the Orea V3 with the T90 paper folded. Comes to water, I'm using third wave water. I'm only gonna use a half pack. Okay. I'm just gonna use only half pack of third wave water. Comes to ratio, I'm gonna be doing like 1:15. Maybe like 1:15.5. Okay. All right, let's I'm gonna start bloom it. By the way, if you have time, make sure search for 2024 Brewers Cup champion. Okay, his name is Martin. He won this year. He used the Orea with silver paper and then mellow drip lift. Okay, mellow drip lift. So that was his combination tools, the brewer. Smells pretty good so far. Okay. Again, comes to, I mean, coffee. I know some of you are looking for that coffee. Yeah, let me know, by the way. When's the last time you had a coffee that just amazing, just blow your mind? Yeah, let me know. Yeah, let me know. Love to hear your thoughts on that. Okay. Okay, so we have Bruce said Keeney was on the brewer's cup side. Okay. Ah, so we bought a hand grinder and so, oh goodness. So Bruce bought the Keeney grinder. Okay. All right, so, yep. All right, Joe, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow, Joe. Okay, so coffee is almost ready. Because I know a lot of you have, different time, right? Personally, I like to my brew around 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, I know some of you likes to do like 3.5 minutes comes to pour over, but I mean, I like faster side, okay, faster side of the brew. I'm just passing 2 minutes and 38 seconds here. Okay. All right, at 250. I think I'm gonna call it at 250. Okay. Okay. Call it at 250. I did a 13-gram dose. And here, smells really good. All right. I'm not just gonna give Lenny a little bit of coffee. Okay, so this is the Ethiopia jasmine, white peach, and hazelnut. Smell it?
It isn't bad at all. Very good.
Okay, we're gonna hear from Lenny what he really thinks about it. Lenny, I mean, we want the truth.
Yeah. Well, I can smell the jasmine, and the taste is very light. Okay. You know, I drink the other coffee, and this is like a first, but it's rich but light. Wow. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, good, Lenny. I mean, that's the first. So whenever I make Lenny like really fancy coffee, like Geisha or very expensive coffee, he told me that it tastes like dirty socks water. Okay.
Not this one.
Okay. So this is the Ethiopia from Geisha village. So.
It's very mild, but you can.
Yeah, very tea-like. It's quite pleasant. Okay, it's quite pleasant. So here's the thing about the coffee. I mean, here's what I realized. Coffee is like food. Okay, coffee is like you're eating out. You're eating food, right? Not every day you get to eat amazing meal, but once in a while we go to like fancy restaurants or someone go to a restaurant that they know what they're doing. You're gonna get some amazing meal. I mean, same as the coffee as well. Okay. At home, we are going to drink our favorite coffee, like favorite meal, but once in a while we buy coffee like, some really fancy coffee. If you have the right equipment, if you know how to brew right, it become really, really amazing. Okay, really, really amazing for sure. Someone asked me, is there Resin Rambo say, please talk about 58, 54, and 49 portafilters. So that's the size of the portafilter. Okay, there's nothing more. All right. So I mean, so this is 58 millimeter. Hold on, let me grab the 54. So this is the 54 right here. As you can see, different sizes as well, and they both use 18-gram dose. Okay. So this, so obviously 54s are narrow and deeper, and the 58s are wider and shallow. Okay, so still goes 18 gram, but with 54 milligram baskets, a lot more forgiving. Okay, less channeling. So that's why like Bravo machines use 54 forgiving, less channeling, easier to dial in for sure. 58, obviously, that's the traditional style like E61 or La Marzocco, types of coffee machine. Most cafe uses this. Most cafe, actually, pretty much all the cafe use the 58. That's pretty much industry standard. And home, 54. So again, just the size. You know what? I think I mean they're both fine. Okay. It's not like one is better than others. So machine is different story. Okay, different machine. But I think some commercial machine out there, 54 as well. Okay, 54. Okay, so not every single commercial machines are 54, but I know some machines are 54. So again, just the size. Okay, just size. Let's see here. Neri say recently our single origin roast. Okay, we're from Guatemala. Okay, oh, 8 out of 10, or Audrey is 88.5. Someone say like 90 point or 88.5. That's a scoring system. This Q grader score their coffee. So yeah, that's the. If anything above like 86, 87, that's really good coffee. Okay, really good coffee there. Let's hear coffee. Say, do you recommend buy DF54 or Timer 064? Okay, so if you are using it for just the filter only, all right, just the filter only. Okay, so here's the thing. So that's the trick question. I use filter coffee for 60% of the time, espresso 40%. Okay, if that's the 064 is only good for filter. You cannot do espresso. Okay. Having said that, I go with the DF54. If you're only gonna do only filter, go with a 064. That's fine. But if you not do espresso on 064, you're not gonna get enough pressure. Okay, you cannot go fine enough. So I definitely go with the DF54 for sure. Okay, DF54. All right. I think let's see here. What else? How we say drink my pair cup work. Okay, Cloud Geisha. Yeah, I mean Geisha is really tea-like. Man, look at Lenny. He's finished the entire cup there.
It is very good.
I mean that's first. Okay, I never thought Lenny's drinking
No.
black coffee like that. You know, just a plain. Okay. All right. I think Dave say recently went to Tokyo and visited coffee. Okay. Coffee in Tokyo, in Japan are very, very dark. It's not like here. All right, it's definitely not like here. So definitely different. Okay. All right, I think we got a few people. Again, we have a few people watching this morning. I'll be back later. Okay, I'll be back. About less than an hour. I have a visitor from one of my viewers. Visiting from, I don't know where. I think he may from East Coast, Texas. I'm not quite sure. And he might join us today. He's coming down from Phoenix. So if he comes in, I'm going to have him, he's going to join us our live chat as well. Okay. All right, let's see here. Shout out to Jackie's joining us from Jersey. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's hear. Coffee say, how about DF54 versus Timer 064S? So here's the thing about the 064S versus DF54. If you're looking for price, cheaper price, go with the 054. And but because 64 millimeter is a lot more versatile, but changing burrs are a little bit more tricky. Okay, so if you're looking for something cheaper, I go with DF54. I mean, they're both, can't go wrong with the both grinder. Okay, let's put it that way. For me, I go with the cheaper version, $229 for the DF54. I think the 064 was sitting at what, $360, $370 right now. Okay. I mean, if they're the exact same price, I mean, that's, you can toss between 064. But James Hopman did a video on that, right? A couple months ago. I think I did a reaction video on James Hopman's video a while back. Yeah, so I think James Hopman liked the DF64S, but I'm not sure. Okay, folks. I think we are good this morning. And I'll be back in about, what, half an hour to hour, okay? I'm going to see you guys next time.